Hey everyone, we are here at our test day once again with another vehicle. This is the all-new Honda Passport Trailsprt, and this looks absolutely epic. I think Honda's gonna sell these like crazy. It just has an awesome boxy proportions, really cool amber new daytime running lights up here. We have a much more bold and muscular front end for the Passport, very distinctive now from the Pilot. And this Trailsprt model is getting increased ground clearance, improved approach departure angles, these nice knobby rubber over here. We have General Grabber all-terrain tires on this one as well. I love this new boxy rear end design as well. The whole new Passport I think is a big hit for Honda. Stronger, tougher, can tow more, all that fun stuff. But let's go take it on a quick drive. We have some gravel over here. We have new drive modes, all new interior of course as well, and that nice 3.5 liter naturally aspirated V6 engine under the hood. Also, all the stuff in here is quite nice. Of a new change of a digital cluster now, all new infotainment that's much larger as well, pretty quick to respond. Lots of new drive modes, so we have things like normal, sport, normal, econ, snow, trail, sand, tow as well. So lots of fun new drive modes. We have hill descent control as well. We're technically on a trail. Really great cameras as well, I want to point that out. So let's pop it into drive with our Honda shifter over here and see what it's like on this trail, quote unquote. But otherwise, this all new Passport is pretty nice. Like I said, a lot more of a boxier looking design, and if you are familiar with things like the new Pilot, you'll be pretty familiar with a lot of the stuff and features in this new vehicle. And it has that nice solidity that you kind of expect out of modern Hondas, with that also really light and direct steering that they're known for as well. It's handling this very light gravel parking lot very well, I can tell you that. But we have plenty of other drive modes that, you know, if you do want to, kind of take on a little bit some more mild-ish off-road scenarios here. So pretty good so far. We have Honda's fantastic all-wheel drive system built into here, and you know, this is kind of sharing an borderline architecture with the Ridgeline and the Pilot, so it's definitely more rugged than you would expect out of some other Honda products. So we can pop it back into normal. We have a sport mode as well on this particular model. Let's make a left out here on this road. Let's just take a right up this hill real quick. Nice and solid. Let's see our acceleration here. Nice sound out of this naturally aspirated V6, and it's all real engine sound in there. Nice induction sound from this big engine as well. But overall, this is a much improved vehicle than before, and I also like how Honda has made it a lot more distinct than it was before. The last generation Passport, which almost looked like a chopped in half Pilot in that aspect, but this one has its own unique persona, I think, this time around, and it's offering some more stuff than even the Pilot. I hope the Pilot will get this massive display soon, because it definitely can need that, I can tell you that now. But you can also get the Pilot in the Trailsprt trim if you want to have that third row seating. But I don't know, this is really a nice, compelling new package, unique offering from Honda. I think this is going to do well for previous generation Passport owners as well. Hop into this new refreshed model. Really solid out here. Steering's pretty good, a very light rack. You know, Honda does these very thin steering wheels, so you almost feel like you're in like a Rolls Royce or something. It's that thin, but really nice acceleration up here, pretty direct as well. One thing I just noticed right there is my phone is sliding all about on that wireless charging mat. I think it needs some more grip. But even with these knobby tires, I have to say the ride is quite nice on this new Passport as well. It doesn't feel too overly stiff whatsoever. I think that's a good thing. Pretty good damping as well. It's also really quiet in here. I do appreciate that. I'm not hearing any wind noise at all. We also are not hearing any kind of that much road noise, at least, out of this new vehicle. I'll do a quick turnaround over here, navigating some more rockier slopes on these roads, on a little bit of an incline here before we head out back down the mountain. Yeah, this is a nice new truck. I hope I will be able to get this over on Allcarnews for a week and review. You even have paddle shifters as well for this 10-speed, I believe it's a 10-speed automatic gearbox here. Pretty smooth shifts, no gear hunting, no gear clunking. It seems to be doing pretty well, keeping it in an optimal rev range. And we also have an eco mode as well, so if you want to try to squeeze as much MPGs out of this naturally aspirated V6, you can do that. It's going to try to keep it in some taller gears. I really do like this new digital cluster though. This is a nice welcome upgrade, especially from the previous generation Passport. We can see we have Google Maps popping up in there as well. No chance today to really kind of connect it to CarPlay to see if Apple Maps works in there, but definitely if we get this in for a week in review, we'll give that a proper look over. Nice first impressions though on this all new Honda Passport. I like the boxy design, like I mentioned. I think it's going to sell really well. It seems to be the trend in the industry now to just bring back that boxier shape for these kind of crossover SUVs, and it's offering more ruggedness than before, which I think buyers have been asking for. So good job, Honda, on these fronts. Really good impressions. You have plenty of space in here. You can really spread out. This is really made for everyone in that aspect. You really have no shortages of room. I'd like a little bit more thigh support out of these seats, I can just say off the first bat, but visibility is really good. NVH is pretty good in here. And yeah, pretty solid, very truck-like driving experience, I would say. So if you want something that drives more like a proper SUV versus than like a minivan style experience out of some of these bigger family style crossover SUVs, definitely lean more towards this than a Pilot. Anyway, guys, thank you guys for joining me on this quick drive of the all-new Honda Passport Trailsport. And as always, stay tuned for more coming on Allcarnews. Cheers.